For many, the Christmas season conjures up familiar images, decorated trees, festive meals, and the joy of gift-giving. But beyond the glittering lights and carols, Christmas holds a deeper meaning that transcends borders and beliefs. It is a time when communities come together, families reunite, and the spirit of goodwill feels just a little more present in our lives. But how did this day, celebrated in so many different ways, come to be what it is today? The roots of Christmas stretch back to ancient Rome, where Saturnalia, a festival honoring Saturn, filled the streets with revelry in mid-December. Feasts were shared, gifts exchanged, and for a brief time, social roles were reversed, servants were treated like royalty, and laughter filled the air. As Christianity spread across Europe, the early church found that aligning Christmas with the existing winter festivals eased its adoption. The date of December 25th wasn't chosen at random, it coincided with the winter solstice celebrations already familiar to many communities, symbolizing the return of light and hope in the darkest days of the year. By the Middle Ages, nativity scenes, caroling, and festive markets became part of the Christmas fabric. Over time, these traditions traveled across oceans and evolved in ways their early creators could never have imagined. Today, Christmas is celebrated in every corner of the globe, each culture adding its own unique flair to the holiday. In Germany, Christmas markets fill town squares with the scent of roasted chestnuts and mulled wine. Children eagerly open their advent calendars, counting down the days with tiny chocolates hidden behind each door. In Mexico, the holiday season is marked by Las Posadas, a 9-day celebration reenacting Mary and Joseph's search for shelter. Neighbors gather, carrying candles, singing traditional songs, and ultimately sharing food and festivities. And in the Philippines, Christmas isn't just a day, it's a whole season. Starting as early as September, homes and streets glow with paroles, ornate star-shaped lanterns representing the Star of Bethlehem. The Misa de Gallo, a series of early morning masses leading up to Christmas, brings communities together at dawn, followed by hearty breakfasts of bibingka and puto bumbon, sweet rice cakes that symbolize the joy of the season. Some traditions are light-hearted, even whimsical. In Norway, it's customary to hide brooms on Christmas Eve, a holdover from folklore that believed mischievous spirits and witches roamed freely on that night. In Venezuela, entire families lace up their roller skates for a unique Christmas morning ritual. Streets are closed to traffic, allowing people to skate to early Mass, turning the journey into a festive event complete with music and dancing. Meanwhile, in Ukraine, Christmas trees are adorned not just with baubles and lights, but with spiderweb decorations. According to legend, a poor family awoke on Christmas morning to find their tree covered in webs, which miraculously turned to gold and silver, bringing prosperity and joy. But despite these differences, certain themes unite almost every celebration. At its heart, Christmas is about connection, with family, friends, and even strangers. The traditions we hold dear may differ, but the desire to gather, to share, and to reflect on the year that has passed is universal. For some, this means honoring centuries-old customs. For others, it may be as simple as sitting down for a quiet meal with loved ones or reaching out to someone we haven't spoken to in a while. There's no single right way to celebrate Christmas, and perhaps that's the beauty of it. Even for those who do not observe the holiday in a religious sense, the season still holds significance. It becomes a pause, a chance to reset, to express gratitude, and to embrace the warmth of human connection. In a world that often feels hurried and fragmented, these small moments of togetherness remind us of what truly matters. And here's the thing, you don't need elaborate traditions or grand celebrations to feel the essence of Christmas. Sometimes, it's in the quiet moments, a cup of tea with a friend, the sound of laughter filling a room, or the simple joy of watching a child's face light up at the sight of twinkling lights. For many, the holiday season can also be a time of reflection, remembering those who are no longer with us or finding comfort in the presence of new friends and chosen family. Who we gather with matters less than the act of gathering itself. There's a place for everyone at the Christmas table, whether it's one steeped in family traditions or one you create for yourself, year by year. So, as the holiday season approaches, let's remember that Christmas is not just a date or a collection of customs. It's a reflection of our shared humanity, a celebration of light, hope, and the ties that bind us, regardless of where we come from, or how we choose to celebrate. Thank you for joining me on this festive journey around the world. May the season bring you joy, in whatever form it finds you. And as they say in Germany, Frohe Weihnachten, in Mexico, Feliz Navidad, and in the Philippines, Malagang Pasko. Wherever you are, Merry Christmas.